Hello and welcome to Parents Guide to Games. Here are the games coming out of February 26th, 2019. The first game on our list is Dirt Rally 2.0. This is coming out PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. The rating is everyone. This is a racing simulation game which players will select and race rally cars around the real-world locations and circus. Players complete a variety of game modes that include career, league, and custom events. Now let's take a look at the LEGO Movie 2. This is coming out PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PC. The rating is everyone 10 and up. The contributors are cartoon violence and comic mischief. This is an action puzzle game which players follow the characters and events from LEGO Movie 2. Players traverse whimsical environments and use punches, kicks, and weapons to defeat villainous cowboys, robots, and boss characters. Combat is highlighted by cries of pain, slow motion effects, and impact sounds. Although overly cartoony, a handful of sequences allow players to use guns and machine gun turrets to shoot enemies and objects. Next up is Dead or Alive 6. This is coming out PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. The rating is mature. The concepts are blood, language, sexual themes, and violence. This is a fighting game in which players engage in one-on-one matches with martial artists from around the world. Players mostly use punches, kicks to drain opponents' life meters in fast-paced matches. Fighters can perform specialized attacks, which are highlighted by slow motion effects, close-up camera angles, and blood splatter effects. Cutscenes depicts additional acts of violence, robotic character cut in half with a sword, helicopter machine guns shooting characters on the ground, a handful of costumes depict characters with narrow strips of cloth that barely cover their buttocks or pelvic regions. Some female fighters' breasts jingle while standing and fighting. In some sequences, players have the ability to zoom in on characters' cleavage, posterior, or underwear and take pictures. Swear words appear in the dialogue. And the last game on today's list is Trials Rising. This is coming out on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is teen. The contributors are mild suggestive themes, mild violence. This is a stunt racing game which players ride motorcycles through obstacle courses around a variety of settings. Players jump over gaps, avoid hazards, and try to avoid crashing or faulting. Some levels contain explosions that can knock riders off to the ground or onto objects. Other levels contain hazards or end sequences in which the rider can flung into chasm, electrocuted, run over by a train, or crushed by cars or machinery. Riders are frequently heard screaming during these sequences. In one stage, player launches a rider as far as possible through the use of explosions. Explosions violently launch the rider, who briefly catches fires and screams.
Thank you to bensound.com for the music track. You can also follow Parents Guide to Games on Twitter at ParentsG2G, on Facebook at Parents Guide to Games. You can check out our daily blog at parentsg2g.blogspot.com, and also email us with questions and concerns at parentsg2g@gmail.com. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.